Though online it says most people around the world know Rotterdam about its architecture, about the World War II, about the Cubist houses, but actually most people probably have mostly seen Rotterdam for the first time in a movie called Who Am I with Jackie Chan. Today we are going to explore Rotterdam and search for all the shooting locations of Jackie Chan's movie Who Am I? But first, a little update of my weight loss journey. This morning, I weigh in at 102.2 kilograms. So yeah, quite a change from yesterday. And yeah, it's actually doing quite well. And yeah, last night I actually did the Japanese walking. A little bit more annoying to be like going fast, slow, fast, slow. Personally, I prefer doing more of a continuous run and trying to keep a solid pace. Those who have seen the movie know that most of the first part of the movie actually takes place in Africa. However, a lot of the locations or outdoor scenes that they shot there was actually shot in the Netherlands. And the first location we are heading to is right after Agent Morgan meets up with Jackie Chan in the hospital. To go there, I suggest going to the subway station of Eendrachtsplein and then go to this exit. So, exit with Rochesterstraat and Boorman van Beuningen, Art and Natural and Museum Park. So from here, we can go up here. And we come out of this exit and we move here. And we're gonna walk just not even like 100 meters towards it. And just going up these stairs, we have arrived at the first location. This is the location where Agent Morgan actually is calling somebody to go and assassinate Jackie Chan. So that is actually right after he meets Jackie Chan and walks out of the hospital, making this look like the exit of the hospital. Well, it's just a totally different location. However, this location is purposely not really extreme known, but it is a really cool location to film like a music video. There are a few short films that also have shot here, and it just has a really interesting architecture, especially the perspective. Yeah, it's a quite interesting location to like grab an Instagram shot. And now we're heading to the second location where Jackie Chan and the two girls are in the Lancer Evo and gonna go, drive through the city a bit. We can either take the metro here for one stop and go to the next location, but it's actually at a walking distance because we're actually heading to Koopgoot. A tip is you could actually walk via the metro to the other side, so you don't have to cross the actual road. And we are now walking through the Oude Binnenweg, or the Old Binnenweg. And there we just walk all the way, and at the end we go left and then right, and we'll be at the Koopgoot. Here we have a giant Pepsi can. So basically when we get to Uniqlo, and we get there we head to the left. When you see the biggest Nike store in Europe and the Burger King, we're gonna go to the right, and down here is the Koopgoot. And this is the Koopgoot. We get to go down these stairs, which are not super steep and kind of odd. The reason for this is that fire trucks or ambulances can go down these stairs. We also here now in the Netherlands have a mini zoo. So we're gonna go down all the way to the other side. And now we are actually at the second location. You might have already seen it. These are the stairs where the Lancer Evo actually goes down to. And yeah, this is the actual place. Actually, that is Koopgoot entrance where the car went down, and we're now heading to this side. If you see a yo-yo, you're walking the correct street. And we're basically going to the end and then to the left. And we arrive here, and here we go to the left. We go all the way to the end and we cross over. Now we're gonna cross over. We're gonna to NH Atlanta Rotterdam, and under there is just the right spot for the third location. And this is where the Lance Evo goes into a drift. The street isn't double roads anymore, so it's now quite different. However, you can see that the McDonald's is still there. The building has been renovated to give a new look, but it's still this position. This is where they do a ridiculously long drift. Then here drive past a cop car, an African cop car that's just waiting here and sees them. And from this angle, we basically see the cop car coming out of there. And we're now gonna head to the fourth location. Now we're here at the Lijnbaan, and we're gonna go to the right to go to the next location. And we're just gonna go all the way to the end of here. And we're here at Vena, and here we're gonna cross over this zebra path, and we're gonna go here on the left side. And here we gonna go all the way till the end. And also here's a funny bit is this car. Yeah, I've been here for a while, but it's not the car that you see in Who Am I that actually falls from the building. But it might be inspired by this car that they did that scene. So we're here at the end. We're gonna go to the right side here. And we're arrived at the fourth location. So I'm not sure if the music is like audible, because there's a event behind me, and it's actually behind there is a beer garden where people go out and drink beer. And yeah, there seems to be a big event here. But we're gonna talk about the next shot. Basically, they go there, come there around the corner, drive down here, and go here around the corner and get stuck here. Then this is the next shot. You can see that the tunnel is now wide open. There's nothing that is making it half the size, but normally it's actually always been like this. But for the movie, they actually put a bunch of stuff to make it smaller, to then get the car go sideways through it. And then they actually do like a 360 spin on the side here. You can see the stairs that are there in the background. You can see actually the manhole cover is still there. The street has been renovated, so the tiles are a little bit of a different kind, but you can see the manhole cover spot, the stairs of the building. Those are still there. But yeah, it's been quite a while, that movie. Now we're gonna head to the fifth location, which is a car park. We're gonna go a little bit on the other side of the city center. I'm gonna head here to this side, and we're gonna go to the right, where there's used to be a fountain, but there's now under construction. And we're gonna basically walk back to where Koopgoot is. Back at the stairs where the car went down at Koopgoot, and we're gonna go through there. So from the shop Hema, we're gonna go through that street. And the street we are going down to called Hoogstraat. And basically we're gonna walk here, and before the McDonald's, we're gonna go to the right. On this McDonald's on the Keizersstraat, we're gonna walk down here and we're gonna walk all the way to the end there. And here we have actually an artificial wave generator here. So people can actually surf here in the middle of the city. We are just gonna continue walking to the end. We're gonna cross over to the other side of the road. We just crossed from here and we're gonna walk all the way down here. We're gonna go down the Posthornstraat, and actually right after this building we're gonna go to the left. And here is basically we're at the place where they only film the exterior of the car park. So here on the top, the shot of the car that's hanging on the edge and it's falling down here. So that's shot here, but the actually going up the car park and the top shots of the car park is at a total other car park. So those were all the shots in the city center that actually like was still in the movie representing Africa. But we're now heading to the next location that will be basically the first shot of that is actually Jackie Chan being first time in the Netherlands. So there is the parking and we're gonna walk down here, and there we're gonna go to the right. To the right, and now we're gonna go to the left, and we're gonna take the stairs here up. And we're gonna head down here, and this is the white building Willemswerf, where on the other side there's the slidey part. So here on this bridge part we can actually get like probably the best look of this slide part where Jackie Chan jumps down and slides till there. But that is actually not the location we are actually gonna show first. We are actually gonna go there where actually that is the first shot of the Netherlands. So in the movie it's a restaurant, but right now it has been a fitness club for quite a while. So yeah, you can't really get in there to get like the restaurant shots. So basically the shot starts here and then it pans over with Jackie Chan sitting at the table here inside, and then inside there talking with the journalist. So inside of there, Jackie Chan is discussing with the journalist and then finds out like that her camera is basically a weapon, and that the villains runs in. And then we head to the next location, which is quite close by. We do have to cross the street over again. So from here we're just gonna cross this zebra again, and then we basically walk all the way till the end there, and there is the Marthal. But yeah, instead of crossing over to there, we're gonna go to the right. So here we are gonna cross over. So Jackie Chan's run from this side to here, which is actually totally wrong side from the restaurant. It would be made sense if he ran from here to there, but yeah, not sure why they cut it like that. Now they used a I think they shot from a building up there. I think on top of the library for the shot shooting. It's how it goes into the building, the Cubist buildings. But we have to go across there to get like to where he actually enters, and it's actually the more normal entrance. Now we're gonna cross over to the direction of the Marthal and Black Station, and we're gonna go to the right. So this is the entrance, and I'm gonna just walk up to. So we see basically him running here, and the shot was actually done from here on top of here. So it could film both the top of the station and this entrance going up. So this is one of the angles that they're fighting at. You can see that building behind them and the Cubus houses, and Jackie Chan be then standing in front fighting. Here there is yeah, you can actually visit one of the houses for 350. I'm gonna walk to the other side where the fight continues. The last square, we're gonna head to the left here and then down a yeah, slope here. We're gonna head to there. So this is where the fight continue, and Jackie Chan rolls down here. And then on the ground here, he gets pulled down these flights of stairs. You can see the same windows, but they have renovated this building. They've covered the brick wall with plaster, but still this is the background. So the bad guy actually gets kicked down the stairs here, but it looks like that they have changed the stairs. It seems that parts have been added here, making this stairs much smaller. So we can see Jackie Chan walk past here, under here, and then look back over there and then walk off screen. First, we're gonna go back up here, go back to a shot that was actually before he went into the Cubus buildings. On the other side here, there's actually a shot that I didn't talk about first, where we see him basically yeah, run past here and see like the railing and the Cubus houses in the background. If we follow Jackie Chan down these stairs and down here, there actually isn't a shopping street, because the shopping street that they shot was actually in Dordrecht, which is a totally other city. Where he's walking to is just a big square and not that typical Dutch shopping street that you actually see more in Amsterdam, but there is only like one street in Rotterdam that looks like it, but they didn't film it there. And now we're walking back to like the zebra crossing where we crossed over before. So we're now heading that side, going all very far back to like more city center towards Beurs. We're actually going to a street called Wit de Wit, and there is actually Beurs station. We're gonna keep on walking here. So here we're at Hartmanstraat, and we're gonna go to the left, go down there to the right. Okay, so here we're head to the right, and this is the Wit de Witstraat, and basically it showed it would drive past a Spar, and I don't know any other locations than this location in the city that has a Spar. Actually, Jack Chan ran past here and then slides here, and we can see that door behind him, and there'll be a Spar logo here. But yeah, the store is still here behind the tree there. But yeah, the outside has been renovated. That shop a little bit renovated, but still you can see the shape of that building. And I've gotten thirsty from all the talking, so I'm gonna go into the Spar and get something to drink. But light carbonated water, because should have all kinds of extra beneficial stuff in here without sugar. So from the Spar, so the bad guys runs here following Jackie Chan. So and then we go actually across this, and on the other side we film back. Yeah, this spot is where Jackie Chan crosses over and almost gets hit by a truck. So these are the buildings. It has been renovated, so it looks a little bit different, but you can see the 3 windows still there. Now from here we're gonna walk down that side again to head to the next location. And basically we're gonna walk there and head to the oude Binnenweg, and or actually go to the new Binnenweg, where we actually go back to the Koopgoot again. So here at KFC we're gonna head down there and then there to the left and head to the Koopgoot. And instead of walking down the Koopgoot, we're gonna walk to the side because we're gonna go to the between area there. So we're at the next location, and here they shot a pretty high angle of a summer carnival parade, and then you can see that building in the background, and then Jackie Chan is kind of trying to cross the parade. So yeah, that's one shot that is difficult to replicate because of the angle. But now we're heading back to Lijnbaan. Instead of walking down Lijnbaan, we're gonna walk down here because Lijnbaan is pretty busy and my battery is running low. And yeah, the side street here is less busy. And here we have a nice green park that is a nice shortcut to go there. I have to go quite quick because I can see like pretty dark clouds coming ahead, and it should be raining pretty soon, but we're heading down there. So this is movie theater Pathé if you want to watch a movie in Rotterdam. I'm gonna walk down here. These things, I don't know if they're still operational, but these lights, there's a controller box that allows people to press and actually control these lights. I'm not sure if it's still operational. So there used to be a small bridge here for no apparent reason, but yeah, so that building's now a bit covered by trees, but Jackie Chan should be like right here standing phoning Agent Morgan. And basically after the phone call he heads back to the Willemswerf. So from Koopgoot we actually go down this side, and we actually go all the way to Leuvenhaven because there's pretty much one of the few last shots that we still need to cover. So from there is Leuvenhaven, this is Haven Hotel, and this is the double tree. And actually from top here they actually shot 2 shots here. One is of the yeah, when Jackie Chan was running through like a carnival, summer carnival, it was through here. And then like one shot of like the tanks with the car going here. And then they basically shot the yellow car going down there. So when it go down here and then crosses up, and they filmed that they ride up this road. However, the angle that they're doing it from, I can't go there as a pedestrian. And then most of the final scenes are shot around this area. We have actually Agent Morgan going on this thing here on the side to see if he can escape. But actually there is stairs going down here and to go to the other side. But it still be on the bridge though. But yeah, here basically the bridge opens, and mostly like yeah, everything just happens here. Sometimes the angles switch to this side, but we can see like this also quite a few times in the shot. The shot of Jackie Chan looking backwards for a bit. You can see that building there. That building still exists. That building didn't exist yet. Those two tall buildings. Basically, yeah, those buildings around that Hotel New York didn't exist yet. We can see it was between the two of them talking. And this wide angle be around where Jackie Chan throws the disc. And if you want to have a bit of a high angle shot of the bridge, there on top there's a bar there at the Enhao building, and you can go up there to yeah, the balcony there to get a shot of the bridge. So those were all the locations that I know about that are pretty much in the city center of Rotterdam. Of course, there were a few angles at Willemweg that I could also have shown, but mainly like, yeah, pretty much every yeah, outside angles that are close to the city center that is actually walkable that I've actually have shown. But yeah, if you really like this video, please give me a like, and if you want to see more videos, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.